The final live event in Fortnite Chapter 6 has officially revealed some insane leaks, as this event is genuinely going to be one of the biggest live events we have ever got. The live event is bringing Bart's treehouse, which has just started to grow from the ground, and this is the pre-event build-up for the Chapter 6 Season 4 cinematic, where 3 stages will play out before the event takes place. A TV will also appear, revealing all these different static images. One of Marge glitched or dancing, a technical difficulty screen, the famous Homer in the bush meme, and then a please stand by image too. All of these are very selective, but I think the ones that suggest offline problems will be due to the Dark Presence's involvement in one way or another. But the Simpsons leaks don't end there. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the Simpsons key art, but there's some secrets that are hidden in this image. So Fortnite have decided to actually remix some of the skins together. Like, as you can see here, there's a fish stick, and there is also a Peely somewhere in the key art too. Also, in the top left, we can see Hope that is gliding, and I don't quite know what is going on here, but I don't think she will be having a Simpsons remix skin herself. However, the biggest reveal is that Homer is holding this type of remote, which has these purple shards at the bottom. Yes, they are most likely going to be related to the 0 point itself. So yeah, the 0 point will continue to be part of the storyline yet again, but we can also see items being rifted in, and obviously we've got Homer, Marge, Bart, and so many other characters that will be included in both the Battle Pass and the quests to unlock them. Also, this is the map that we are going to be getting. It looks very, very small, and it's confusing, but it's also confirmed everything is Springfield related, and we're going to get more information about that soon. It looks like the last reality are finally returning into Fortnite, and honestly, Epic are really cooking with this one, so sit back as we have so much to cover today. Hit the like button and subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comments what has been your favorite live event in Chapter 6. Honestly, I think the Galactic Battle live event was probably the best one because it was the longest, we got the most information, and there was even a trailer at the end where we found out about the loop bubble. It was all just so well developed. But yesterday, we got the last update of the season, which obviously means we're about to go into the Simpsons mini-season, where loads of leaks and secrets have been released. So I will be explaining what they mean, and also theories for this final end of season live event, because this is going to be crazy. So the live event countdown will appear around here on the map in the next day or so, and this live event is going to be titled the Spirit Realm Siege, and with everything that has been revealed, we've got so much to look forward to, because they are going to be bringing the Kraken tentacle back. Yes, the Kraken monster is going to be returning for yet another live event. I can't remember when we last saw the same villain in a live event back to back, so this might be the first time we have ever seen something like this, because if we go back to the Super Showdown, we did obviously see the Kraken monster, and Superman did defeat the Kraken monster, chopping off multiple tentacles, but we never really saw him die. It actually fled back into the spirit realm, and maybe it's grown even stronger, or this time the Dark Presence is going to use it as a distraction to enter onto the island himself, because yes, we are literally going to be meeting the true identity of the Dark Presence. I actually cover this more on the video at the top right of the screen. It really explains my theory in the space of 1 minute, but since the very start of Chapter 6, we have genuinely had no idea who this actually is. We've just seen a Japanese-style puppet master possessing, controlling, and terrorizing some of the characters on the island. So bringing back the tentacle means that we can definitely expect something huge to happen this time, because we are going to be getting even more villains during this live event. So Kang and Kodos will be infiltrated into the army of the Ultimate Reality. So the Ultimate Reality are going to play as the last reality, and they are actually the key to this live event, as when something will go wrong, Kang and Kodos will then bring us into the Simpsons reality after they successfully abduct us through their alien ship. And alien ships will return to the game, but this time they're going to be different and not like the ones that we had in Chapter 2 Season 7. They are most likely going to be themed around the Simpsons aliens, which would be an honestly amazingly cool idea, and my best guess is that we are going to have to fight them before or after we have to deal with the Dark Presence, or maybe at the same time. But there's so much to this live event that I haven't spoken about yet, and it's actually incredible how much detail is going into this. It could easily be enough to revive Chapter 6, because a lot of the community don't really like Chapter 6 6 and what they've done with it in comparison to what we've seen in Chapter 4, Chapter 5, and obviously the earlier chapters, but Jones's Rift Pocket is returning for this live event. Remember, Jones had this Rift object which he would use to enter into different realities. Well, that's going to be used in the Spirit Realm Siege. And during this event, we are going to be entering into the Spirit Realm at some point, and my best guess is that he is going to use it against the Dark Presence, as there doesn't really seem like there's much of a logical answer of when Jones would use the Rift Pocket, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a shocking plot twist at the end where we are defeated by the leader of the Spirit Realm. Either way, he will rift away from the Dark Presence, and at that point we will be going with him, where we will introduced to the reality tiers, which have also been leaked to be in this event as well. They should be similar to the ones where we had in the Zero Crisis live event back in season 6 of chapter 2, I believe, but this is yet a really cool addition. It literally makes this live event so much more hype, as the live events from chapter 2 were honestly one of the best ones we ever had. And when you think about it, with most of the chapter 6 events we've ever had, a pre-event cinematic or some sort of trailer during or after the live event happens all the time, and this time it looks like Bart's treehouse is going to be involved as part of the pre-event or countdown. This is making things even more confusing, and the only possible explanation for this I can think of is that the Dark Presence is going to be doing something with the 0 Point Shard and the Simpsons reality as well. Otherwise, it just doesn't really make sense at all. And after such a long time, the last reality are finally coming back. It's honestly been ages since we last saw them, so could this be the Cube Queen that's been doing all of this mayhem and causing all of this disaster? If we go back to last season, I had so many theories about the last reality, and the fact that they are returning is such a cool idea. Everything is linked to the last reality. The entire pattern here is nothing but references to the ultimate reality. We've got the Sweet Corn guy present in the Aliens trailer in chapter 2 season 7, the altered red butterfly that we had in the Rocket event in season 4 OG's live event, and then the visitor chromed by the last reality in one of the seasons in chapter 3, the return of the loop bubble that mysteriously came back after the Galactic Battle mini-season, Midas's vault in Utopia City, which was of course the 0 Point vault, which is still left unexplained by the way, and how Kyle from Save the World is somehow related to the Storm and the Red Cube from OG and Save the World realities. A few things on this list are quite confusing, but they are all linked together at one stage or another, and this will be all involved from this live event. I really hope OG is somehow also involved in this live event too, because we've had so many connections with the OG reality and how things obviously randomly started to rift from there onto the chapter 6 island, and for once I'm seriously not sure where this live event is going to go at all. But when things don't make sense, it makes everything so much more exciting, and I can't wait to see what happens, as we are just over 1 week away from the event and the end of the bug invasion season. This season has seriously confused everyone within the storyline. Like, why and where have the bugs disappeared to? It doesn't actually make much sense or anything, because I have had a feeling that the bugs will return to us and fight us once again, and even more heroes will join us, as this is going to be an all-out war on the island. Hopefully Fortnite decide to really look in for this one, as the Megazord versus Queen Bug was quite bad for a event, especially because apparently there are loads of Queen Bugs scattered around the island through eggs, which basically just means that the Megazord doesn't have much to offer and isn't that strong at all. Things like this just never add up, but either way, this final live event is shaping up to be one of the best ones we have ever got in this chapter, maybe even ever. Some of these leaks look so promising, so if you are looking forward to this, please make sure to support me by using my code in the Fortnite item shop. Also hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to subscribe with the post notifications turned on, as I'm going to be posting so much within the next few weeks. And also feel free to check out my Discord and everything like that in the description down below. But that said, if you want to watch more content like this, 2 videos will show up on the screen right now, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.